All right, Cyborg. Cyborg's a very interesting character. He seems to like to talk a lot, and he seems very intelligent with his game. I think maybe he might go pretty far in this game, but it's all based on the interactions he has with his tribe. But you know what? Cyborg does talk a lot, and that could be his downfall in this game. He may or may not be very trustworthy, and I guess we'll have to see. David Carlson's pretty much just like Cyborg in many ways, that he's a big talker, and much like Cyborg, that can affect his game in a positive and negative way. You talk too much and you talk too much game, that can negatively impact his play, and he may or may not go out in the beginning. But I can also see him going very far in the end if he plays his game right. Lawman, on the other hand, is a completely different character from everyone else on his tribe. He's very quiet. He seems to go off on his own all the time, and basically just keep to himself. That could be a very negative thing in this game, and I don't really see him going very far unless he has more interactions with his tribe, and if he makes it to the other tribe.
Kira happens to be our only female this season for Star Lost Kingdom, so that can actually be her downfall. A lot of the guys could team up and get her out rather quickly in the season, so she's gonna have to do a little bit more, I think, in order to stay around. Other than that, she's been rather vocal about her teammates, whether she thinks they could be lacking or if they're doing a good job. Green Cheetah, or better known as Gavin, he's a pretty timid player. He's not the most outspoken kind of guy, and that could really hurt him in the social aspect of this game. But when he does talk, it's always about strategy, and I wonder if the other tribe mates will pick up on that. Deep down in his head, you can tell that he's thinking how to get further in this game, how to make that next step, and potentially make it to the final two. Sherlock, or better known as Matthew throughout the series, is, I would say, the complete opposite to Gavin in terms of being a really social character. He's always talking, and that can actually hurt him too, just because he's kind of a likable person. Look back to our casting video. We made the announcement that Star Lost Kingdoms was a forum-based game from the start, and we had 2 other games. Matthew actually played in both those games, so he knows how to get to the end, knows how to play the social card, potentially has more experience than anyone else on this game right now. And if anyone happened to look back, they could really see him as a threat and want to get him out as quickly as possible.